We made love. That's
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
Bro, you smashing a lot of people.
It looks like the saga of the industry ugly activity took another wild turn, with Orlando Brown coming forward with the most shocking claims about his intimate involvement with many prominent celebs. In a candid moment caught on camera, the former Disney star claimed to have been romantically involved with several figures, including Diddy, Drake, Usher, and Bow Wow. Now it may look quite gruesome for the whole entertainment industry because these claims appeared at the same time as coercive acts involving other well-known individuals within the industry surfaces.
Some people are master manipulators. I've watched them since 5 years old.
Well, Orlando Brown is known for spilling some of the oddest things on camera, and the majority of people has always seen him as an attention seeker. But as accusations against powerful figures in the entertainment world continue to mount, with Diddy being at the forefront with his new lawsuit, and this time from a man, more people are beginning to view Brown's assertions in a different light. Apparently, he made attempts to shed light on the pervasive issues plaguing the industry for years, but people were merely laughing at him. Now, many people wonder if Orlando was coerced into participating in compromising encounters with other celebs because the list of his alleged lovers is kinda impressive.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
And Cat Williams, Terrence Howard, Usher. Usher's a gusher.
So let's dive into this story to find out where's the truth. Recently, a video clip of That's So Raven Star speaking about the people in the industry he allegedly made love surfaced online and immediately became viral. In the clip, Brown was heard listing Diddy, Drake, Usher, Busta Rhymes, Bow Wow, and more as he said, "I didn't smash anything, we made love." But here's the thing, unlike his many other controversial claims, in this episode, Orlando Brown had no idea he was filmed, so probably this one was not for attention. If you learn more about the actor's story in Hollywood, it's easy to see that his life has been marred by personal struggles and traumatic experiences, and prominent figures have played a crucial role in his current state.
There's a real good chance that what you've been through has caused you to have some neurological disruption.
Reflecting on Orlando's journey from Disney darling to tabloid fixture, the speculations about the darker side of fame and fortune comes to mind. The actor rose to prominence at a young age, starring in beloved Disney shows like That's So Raven. However, as the curtain fell on his career and the challenges of adulthood beckoned, it became clear that Orlando was permanently damaged by the industry's secret life, and his personal demons shaped a new public image in ways he could never have anticipated. After his shocking revelations about being used as a toy for many industry men, a new speculation that the pursuit of fame and success often comes at a steep price surfaced, portraying a gruesome picture of the Hollywood life.
Oh, they're forcing people to not be able to be themselves, but I'm recognizing all of them, and that's a lie.
This is not the first time Orlando was coming forward with the shocking claims and dropping names. In 2020, he dragged Nick Cannon into a public controversy when he shared how they had intimate encounter, and the former Disney star even enjoyed the act. Probably at that time, people should have paid attention to what Brown had to say. "I let Nick suck my private part. Everybody knows you did it as a female. But Nick, you sucked my private part. Nick been sucking private part." But considering that Orlando was back in the headlines with his multiple troubles with law, it's not like his claims were considered as quite credible. Despite the warning signs, Orlando didn't stop spilling his truth on camera, exposing more celebs and their intimate encounters with them.
And I was trained heavily by all of them. They know I'm the truth.
Now, after the exposure of some quite powerful predators, and yeah, I'm talking about Diddy here, it seems like Orlando made another attempt to purify Hollywood and get rid of menacing figures by revealing their names. With the recent allegations flying around the industry, more people change the way they perceive his claims, and seems like fans start to believe him. As one person wrote, Orlando Brown came into the industry as a child. He's not crazy. Maybe industry crazy because they damaged him as a child, but he's not mentally crazy. I'll put money on that. And another user commented, Orlando ain't crazy. The industry just painting him to be crazy because Orlando knows things because he was around these men at one point. Yet, despite being labeled as the industry weirdo, Orlando never stopped exposing the nasty side of those he allegedly ruined his life. Apparently, what he has experienced as a teenager continued to haunt and consume him. And don't get me wrong, folks, but with every new statement, it was obvious that the actor wanted to expose the horrors of being a celebrity.
Has done something, bro. Everybody's done something.
And the response of those around him. Well, he was portrayed in the media as a crazy guy, and every time he was making headlines, it was something depicting him in a bad light. Like, who would ever believe the guy who was wandering the streets barefoot and clutching a box of wine after a week in rehab? But at the same time as negative headlines about him were surfacing, he began to make increasingly erratic statements in interviews, alleging the existence of sinister rituals and predatory figures within the entertainment industry. In one particularly startling interview, Orlando mentioned Diddy suggesting the mogul had subjected him to a disturbing experience labeled as the squashed smash.
Yo, Diddy, you gave me the ooshkash smash. You gave me the ooshkash muaf, the shmoo smash. Diddy.
In another interview, Orlando delved into the controversial Balenciaga campaign, revealing the sick symbolism behind the brand's use of panda bears. For some folks, these interviews served as a reminder of Orlando's rapid descent into darkness, and many people back then didn't even pay attention to what he was saying. No one believed his claims about being intimate with Diddy, despite everyone knowing about the music mogul's deal life. Now, with new accusations looming over Diddy, many are reconsidering Orlando's words, saying that he's been telling the truth since the start.
Figure out who everybody is, you can't ridicule me for not knowing exactly.
I'm not ridiculing you.
This certainly isn't the first time that somebody has tried to make similar claims about what's going on behind the scenes in the music industry, but still very few people chose to believe it. As it's now being reported, Orlando Brown has shared intimate moments with some other well-known figures, like Bow Wow. As Orlando claimed, they also had a little back and forth. I ain't got a problem with Lil Bo. Bow Wow got some bomb, a private part. When Bow Wow made an attempt to brush off these claims as nonsense, it only gave Orlando Brown more bravery to double down on his comments in a video he shared to the internet, which should to really address the fact that you got bomb private part. You gotta tell people the truth, Bow Wow. Tell people the truth, bro. If you got bomb private part, you got to embrace that private part. But Orlando wasn't finished with a few names. He's still exposing the industry. Just days ago, he went viral again after claiming he'd slept with multiple men in the industry, not just Diddy, but also naming others.
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes. My dad sicked his baddest friends on me.
Orlando didn't seem to be in his best shape lately. Earlier this year, he was caught on camera getting kicked out of a restaurant after lashing out at a staffer, and now his problems got another epic exit when he was secretly filmed by his friend airing the dirtiest laundry and naming those who's been on deal with him, including Drake and Usher. Some believe he's purposefully mixing truths with nonsense to protect himself. And while the world labels him as crazy, it's his way to speak out about the horrible things happening in Hollywood and remain untouched by the wrath of the industry bigwigs.
Have people been saying things?
You can take the Diddy example.
Diddy. Wow. I mean, I had nothing to do with that stuff.
Some even speculate that Orlando's mental health issues could stem from traumatic experiences in the industry and being familiar with such horrible encounters, since his teenage years certainly damaged something inside this poor guy. But with everything he's been through, it's like the man has nothing else to lose, and he's openly speaking the truth that can create a major shift in the industry and dethrone some of prominent figures. This time, Orlando took things a bit too far the way when he mentioned the names of celebs like Diddy, Drake, Usher, Busta Rhymes, Cat Williams, Terrence Howard, and Bow Wow. There might be some truth in his words, but it looks like he threw several names just for his protection, as he doesn't want to face more dire consequences for speaking the truth.
They did it, but do I really want to see them in jail? No, I was being hazed. I'm being hazed. I'm still alive.
Now there's been a heated argument over Orlando's recent claims and him finally naming all the rappers he's been intimate with. However, no defamation suits followed, which only proved to many people that the Disney actor was never lying. As one person commented, Orlando is telling truths and adding untruths to disguise it all. He wants us to think he's crazy, and all of hip-hop is part of the Rainbow Coalition. And another user added, he crazy because of what Hollywood did to them. While some still question the validity of Orlando's claims, it's clear that a part of the potential truths is hidden in his statements. But folks, what do you think about all this? Do you believe there's any truth to Orlando's wild allegations about these industry men he had allegedly slept with? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check my other videos.